Under the deep blue seas, the dangerous shark gang was hunting again that day. The gang was so intimidating that whenever they opened their mouths, shoals of fish would scatter. But a yellow fish, hiding inside a huge sea minaret, was not as lucky.
Look here, we've found a great meal.
Let's eat it.
The shark gang was just about to eat the yellow fish, but then they saw a bigger fish swimming overhead.
Hey, look, that fish is bigger. Let's eat that one. Yeah.
However, the dangerous gang realized too late that the big fish they wanted to eat was actually a toy fish on the end of a fisherman's hook.
Oh, my tooth. My tooth hurt a lot.
Ew, oh, my nose. My nose hurts a lot.
While they were busy with the toy fish, the yellow fish escaped and was saved from being eaten by them.
Because of you, we've lost our lunch.
The beautiful sea wasn't just a bunch of sharks. It was vast and full of colorful, cute, and happy fish families. Come on, time to go inside.
But, Mommy...
Guys, I have to go get something to eat, and you should stay inside the house while I'm gone.
Mom, let's go with you, please, please.
No, dear. That would be too dangerous. It's full of sharks out there. Come on, all of you come inside. And definitely don't talk to strangers. 3 red fish entered their house, which was a sunken ship. The shark gang that saw them wanted to catch the mother fish right there.
Oh, super delicious mother fish. And this time, it's not a toy.
The big shark suddenly stopped his friends, who wanted to attack.
Stop. Rather than just eating one fish, why don't we eat all 3 fish hidden inside that sunken ship, huh?
You're so clever, boss.
Let's eat all 3. Not so fast. We will not attack these fish right away, because while they're trying to get into their tiny house with these huge bodies, they can easily escape. We have to make a plan. What kind of plan, boss? You go wait in a quiet place. Leave the plan to me.
So the shark wandered among the red corals to disguise himself. He painted himself red, just like he was a member of the red fish family. Then he found an orange-patterned moss to hide his dangerous fin. He threw the moss on his back and covered his pointed fin. Finally, the shark brought the red fish's favorite moss cookies.
No fish can resist these cookies.
The shark swam towards the house of the red fish and knocked on the door with his nose.
Who is it?
I'm a nose and red fish selling moss cookies. Wouldn't you like to have some? Moss cookies!
The red fish were young and very excited about cookies, so they wanted to go right out and get some.
Stop, brothers. Our mother told us not to talk to strangers.
One of the red fish brothers looked out through the tiny hole in the door.
But she is not a stranger because she's a red fish, just like us.
So the fish siblings went out.
Let me take you home. There are even more cookies at my home.
The red fish followed the shark while the shark was slyly contemplating how to eat them. A fishing rod fell on top of him, scraping the moss that was hiding his fin. At that moment, the redfish realized that he was a shark.
He is a shark!
One of them hid behind the rocks, the other among the corals, and the other hid under the stone. But the shark found each of them and caught all three.
We will have a nice feast with my friends.
Only one of them managed to escape from the shark and swim quickly towards her house. Just then, the mother redfish was very scared when she could not see her babies inside the house.
No! No! Where are you, my babies?
The mother fish was about to go away to look for her children, but then she saw her babies swimming hastily towards her.
Mommy, the shark kidnapped my brothers. I know where they are. We can save them.
The mother fish wisely decided to seek help from the giant whale Willie. And then the three of them swam together to where the shark gang was. The shark gang were just about to have their fishy meal when they were surprised to find that they only had 2 fish.
But there are only 2 redfish here, boss. Huh? What? How? I think you must have missed one of them, boss.
Yes, it was me who ran away.
What?
That's when the shark gang saw the big whale Willie, and they were so scared. In this way, while 2 little redfish were saved, Willie immediately opened his mouth wide and caught all 3 sharks.
Will you try to hunt juvenile fish again?
No. We promise, no.
Then the red fish can return home safely?
Yes. They can, yes. Yeah, get us out of here.
So the redfish family returned home safely. And from then on, the 3 little red fish understood how important it was to obey their mother and stay safe in their beautiful sea home.
Once upon a time, in a little cottage in the woods, lived a mother goat and her little goats leading a happy life. The little goats were very cute. They all were like toys. Mother goat, like all mothers, loved her little goats very much. She protected them from all the wild animals in the forest. One day, before she left the house to find food in the forest, she called her little goats next to her and...
My dear children, I am going into the forest. Do not open the door for anyone. If the wolf comes into the house, he will eat all of us alive. He's very shifty. He will disguise himself into different shapes and try to fool you.
So how will we recognize him?
The wolf has a rough voice, and I have a soft and sweet voice. So you can recognize him from his low and rough voice right away.
Right when she was leaving, the mother goat remembered something else. She turned to her little goats.
One more thing. The wolf's feet are black and mine are white. You can also recognize him from his feet.
Don't worry, Mother. We can protect ourselves. You can count on us.
Mother goat kissed her little goats one by one and headed into the woods. The wolf was watching them from afar. When he saw Mother Goat leaving, he waited a while, and then he came in front of the cottage and knocked on the door.
Who is it?
Little goats, open the door. Your mother is here. I brought nice food for you all.
But the little goats recognized the wolf's rough voice right away. Without opening the door, they yelled out,
You're not our mother. Her voice is sweet and more beautiful. You're the wolf. You can't fool us.
The wolf got very angry because he could not fool the little goats. So he went to the shop, bought a big piece of chalk and ate it. Now his voice sounded much softer. So he went back to the cottage and knocked on the door again. This time the wolf started to talk with his soft voice.
My little goats, open the door. It's your mother. I brought food from the forest for all of you.
Hearing the wolf's soft voice, the little goats thought that it was really their mother this time. Just when they were about to open the door, one of them shouted,
Wait! Let's look at the feet from underneath the door.
Of course, when the little goats looked from underneath the door, they saw the wolf's black feet. So they yelled again without opening the door.
We will not open the door for you. Our mother's feet are not black. They are white. You're the wolf.
As furious as he was, the wolf left. This time, he went to the bakery. When the baker saw the wolf in front of him, he was very surprised.
I'm a vegetarian now, so I will eat pastry from now on. Could you give me some flour?
The wolf came out of the bakery with a little sack of flour. When he got near the cottage, he opened the sack and poured all the flour on his feet. Now his feet were all white. The shifty wolf knocked on the door for the third time.
My little goats, open the door. It's your mother. I have brought food for all of you from the forest.
First show us your feet so we know it's you, mother.
The wolf showed them his feet with flour. When the little goats saw the white feet, they believed that it was their mother and opened the door. And what did they see? The wolf was standing right there in front of them. The little goats did not know what to do. They started to run around yelling.
Don't waste your time. I will catch all of you.
One of the little goats went under the desk. The second one into the bed. The third one into the chimney. Fourth kid hid in the kitchen. The fifth one got into the closet. The sixth hid behind the curtain. And the seventh kid went into the giant clock on the wall. But the shifty wolf was quick, and one by one he caught them all from wherever they were hiding.
Come here. Don't run. I will catch you all. I said stop.
The only one he could not find was the one hiding in the clock. He was already full, so he gave up on looking for them and headed out. There was a big yard a little further from the cottage. The wolf lay under a tree on the yard and started to sleep, snoring. Short while after, the mother goat returned home. When she saw the door open, she knew something bad had happened and started to scream. When she entered the house, she was shocked. The tables and chairs were all upside down, curtains were torn, the beds were all messed up, the pillows and sheets were all on the floor. Mother Goat looked for her little goats but could not find them anywhere. She started to yell out their names one by one, but not one answered. Finally, it was time to call the last one's name. Only then she heard a high-pitched voice.
I'm inside the grandpa clock, Mummy!
Mother Goat ran to the grandpa clock and took her kid out of there. Mother Goat and kid hugged. The little goat started to tell the story, crying.
The wolf came in disguise and we thought it was you and opened the door. The wolf ate all my brothers.
Oh, darling. Mother Goat was very upset. She cried for her little goats. With only one of her kids remaining, she walked out and started to go towards the yard. After a while, they saw the wolf sleeping under a tree. He snored so bad that the branches of the tree were shaking. Mother Goat observed the wolf for a while. She realized that inside his tummy, some things were moving.
Oh my God! Can it be that my goats are in his tummy and they're still alive?
She had a plan. She turned to her kid. Run home, bring me a needle, thread and the scissors. When the little kid was running home, Mother Goat collected 6 big rocks from the floor. After a while, the little goat came back with a needle, thread and the big scissors. Mother Goat cut open the wolf with the scissors. She saw one of her little goats right away. And then the other ones started to appear one by one. They were all healthy. Mother Goat couldn't stay still from the joy she had. All the little goats hugged their mothers with joy.
Mama, Mama, we love you! Oh, Mama, Mama! Yay! Oh, Mommy, we love you!
They were all full of joy.
Ah, my little goats, you're safe.
Mother Goat put the rocks she collected carefully inside the wolf. Then she stitched his tummy with the needle and thread. The wolf was sleeping so deep he did not feel anything. He did not move. Mother Goat and her little goats quickly got away. When the wolf woke up, he stood up. His tummy hurt really bad. He thought to himself that it was because he ate too many goats. Because his tummy was full of rocks. He got really thirsty. He came next to the river to drink some water. But when he was walking, the rocks were hitting each other.
My tummy feels so heavy and full. It's as if all the goats I ate turned into rocks.
He wanted to kneel down and drink some water. Due to the rocks being so heavy, he lost his balance and slipped into the water.
Oh! Help! Help me! I'm drowning! Help!
Yelled out for help, but no one helped him. He could not bear the weight of the rocks anymore and went under into deep waters. When they saw what happened, Mother Goat and her little goats ran to the river.
The wolf is dead! Yippee! The wolf is dead! The wolf is dead! Yippee!
Hand in hand, they all started to dance and jump around. From that day on, Mother Goat and her 7 little goats had a peaceful and happy life in their cottage in the forest.
Once upon a time, in a farm of a peasant family, a hungry wolf was trying to catch one of the lambs.
Come, chick, chick, chick. Come here, little lambs. Come, sheepity, sheepity, sheep, sheep, sheep.
But as he approached, the shepherd noticed the wolf and alerted his dog, Sultan.
Sultan, what are you waiting for? Run and save the lamb.
But Sultan was such an old dog that the shepherd was quicker than he was, and the shepherd saved the lamb from the wolf before Sultan could get there. The next morning, while the peasant couple was talking about how old Sultan the dog was, the wolf, whose eyes were still on the lambs, started to listen to them.
We can't keep going like this. How is our dog supposed to protect our house when he can't even protect the lambs in the daytime?
Yes, you are right, but...
Sultan must leave this house. If we lose the lambs because of him, we'll lose our livelihood.
The old Sultan was very upset when he heard what was said. Witnessing all this, the wolf had a clever idea.
Hey, you, old dog. Woof, woof. Calm down. I'm not here for the lambs. This time I came for you. What? You're going to eat me? My day just keeps getting worse. No, but your owners are going to kick you out of the house. I have a great little plan that'll make you look like a hero to them.
The helpless Sultan was curious about the wolf's offer.
Tomorrow, when you bring the lambs out to graze, leave them and go out of sight. I'm going to kidnap one of the lambs. Then, what? No way. No, wait. Just wait and listen. So, I'll pretend to kidnap the lamb and secretly bring it back to you. Then, you can take it to your owners and become a hero. What do you think? How can I trust you? In return, you give me a few chickens to fill my stomach, and then we'll be even.
Sultan accepted the wolf's offer. In the morning, the peasant family took the lambs out to graze as usual. And after a while, Sultan left.
Have you seen Sultan?
No, he's got to be around someplace.
I'm sick of this lethargic old dog.
Not far away, the old Sultan made one of the lambs sneak to a far corner, being away from the flock. The lamb was frightened and looked around in fear. Finally, the cunning wolf suddenly appeared from behind the bush where he was hiding.
Come here, little lamb, little lamb. You're mine now. I'm going to eat you.
The wolf approached the lamb, but there was something he did not see. As he walked, the ground gave way and he fell into a deep pit.
What's happening? Oh, what is this? Get me out! Get me out of here! Get me out!
The old Sultan came to the top of the hole and looked down at the fearful wolf.
Howdy, old dog. Can't learn a new trick? You thought I would just trust the word of a wolf? I have always been loyal to my owners. I would neither sacrifice lamb nor chicken for you. Roof, roof, roof.
Sultan barked loudly and called his owners.
Roof. Oh, Sultan, good job. Well done. By catching the wolf, you saved all our lambs, Sultan. Good boy, good boy.
Sultan, how did you do this? Good boy, old dog. Yes, Sultan was a very old dog, but he outsmarted the wolf. The night before, he had dug a deep hole and covered it with leaves to make a trap for the wolf. And from then on, Sultan's family treasured him and even adopted another puppy named Hank to help out with the sheep. So Sultan trained him in all the wise ways that the old dog knew and taught him to be a protector and loyal dog to his family, just as Sultan was.
No matter what, always be a loyal dog. Woof, woof, woof.